Boys and girls, welcome to the discussion on Sunday guitars and family. And in this family, the first person that we have is Sunday guitar himself, the head of the family. Sunday guitar is Sunday guitar is you have sold goods to a person, the customer. He owes you money, that becomes your asset. We call it Sunday guitar. And this data, if in case he or she fails to pay you money, it is called as bad because that data you sold goods is become bad. So we're saying that he won't pay money. First, he won't pay money. That's the reason we call it bad debt. Such a bad debt is expense. Bad debt is. So the question is, sir, why is bad debt called expense? Very simple. You previously sold goods. When you sold goods, you recorded sales. You put income. You recorded data. If in case that person to whom you sold goods doesn't pay you money, then initially the goods that you sold will be like given free. When you give goods free, it is expense. Am I right? Previously, we return income. To reverse that, I'll write it as expense. Who thought road bad debt is expense just like that? You all understand why is bad debt an expense? Because if the debtor doesn't pay you money, the goods which was previously given to the debtor will be like given free. So it's an expense. Let's say there is debtors of 1 lakh. Debtors of all of them are supposed to pay me money. Like 1 lakh is not from one person, that's from different set of group of people to it. 1 lakh is what I'm supposed to receive. In this 1 lakh, some person who's supposed to pay me 1,000 rupees doesn't pay 1,000 rupees. It will become bad debt. That will become from the total debtors, so 1 lakh. If you eliminate that 1,000 bad debt, total debtors 1 lakh. If from the if you eliminate 1,000 bad debts, left with is 99,000. We call it good debtors. Total debtors minus bad debtors is now I can actually not call them good debtors. You know why? People who told will not pay money have become bad. Remaining people are not good. Remaining people can become bad. Just because they have not told that they will not pay doesn't mean that they will pay. They might say that they will not pay later. You agree with me? So somewhere you out of your business knowledge, business acumen, and understanding of the customers, because it is a sale manager partially. So after looking at the price, you'll understand how many people will pay and how many people won't pay. Based on that, you will think in this remaining people, 2% people are countries, they won't pay money. I said, you only say 2%, you know, out of every 100 people, 100 country people won't pay the money. They will take the goods and they'll talk to say, sir, I have been very hard. Marking a good turnover the house also without losing my extra but we don't want other stuff. If they're talking too much, this guy will bother not your mind. So you expect them not to pay. So such people, they have not told that they will not pay. You expect them not to pay. Somewhere out of your business acumen and your people skills, you believe some people won't pay. In the future, they won't pay. In the future, it will become expense. Is it expense? No. Future loss. It is loss in the today only you know that minimum 2% people won't pay. What is it? Provision. Conservative approach. Conservative. What is conservatism? Account for all expected expenses and losses. In the future, you expect some loss or expense. Next year, this debtor might say that he won't pay money. Today only I know that in the future he will say that he won't pay money. So as of today's date, I should be creating provision for the debtor. That is called as provision. It's called as provision. Provision is liability. Provision is liability. When you create provision, it is expense. Provision is liability. When you create provision, it is liability. Provision is when you create provision, it is expense. Have you understood this? Now let me tell you something very, very important. To understand this, the half the problem of this. Let's say debtors is 1 lakh. Debtors is there is 1,000 debtors. In 1,000 the balance sheet when I'm writing my debtors, it should not be reading 1 lakh because I do not longer having a receipt of 1 lakh. If 1 lakh, 1,000 I won't receive. So in my balance sheet, I'll write 1 lakh rupees debtor plus 1,000. And it's 98,000 what correct. I'll repeat debtors 1 lakh minus bad debts 1,000 out of 99,000. Here, 1 lakh is no longer my receivable Because one person who's supposed to give me 1,000 rupees, he told me, I will not pay. Do whatever you want. I told you know what will I do? What will I do? I started reducing by 1,000, like 99,000. Yeah, okay, this is not cheap, but you know my uncle name is minus 1,000 from 1 lakh, right? 99,000. Okay, that's stupid. Understood this? Fast forward to next year. In the subsequent year, I will rate debtors 99,000. What will be my debtors in next year? Because last year it was 1 lakh minus 1,000 and it's become 19. In the next year, what will be debtors? Understood this? This is debtors and bad debts. Now tell me, see the relationship between debtors and provision. Provision is not bad debts. Provision bad debts. Provision is you are expecting it to become bad debts. It's not become bad debts. You are expecting it to become bad debts. Does it become bad debts? Nah, nah, nah. It's not become bad debts. So what do we do? He'll write 1 lakh rupees debtors. We get 1 lakh rupees provision should not be deducted from debtors. Provision should not be deducted from provision should be written as liability. When see here, it's provision. What is provision? Balance sheet. Set side I'll write debtors 1 lakh. Liability side I should write provision 1,000. Liability side provision I should write 1,000. In balance sheet, asset side debtors 1 lakh. Liability side provision 1,000. But debtors and provision same family. See here, debtors is there and Sunday debtors family में provision is also there. Same family, two persons in one balance sheet, staying in two different houses. Too much of rent. Come stay together. Debtors will invite. So provision will back its back from the liability side, come to asset side. If it is shifting the side, it will become negative. So from debtors 1 lakh in the balance sheet asset side, you will write less provision 1,000 and debtors will become 19 only out of 1. I'll repeat, provision is not expense. Provision is liability. Provision is in the balance sheet. Asset side will write 1 lakh debtors. Provision of 1,000 should appear on the liability side. However, debtors and provision are in the same family. Debtors will say provision comes in the same house, might be separated. So you shift provision from liability side of balance sheet to asset side of balance sheet. You shift provision from liability side to asset side, it will become negative on the asset side. So you will write in the balance sheet asset side 1 lakh debtors minus 1,000 provision for 19. Sir, this is same as bad debts. Bad debts also we did sir. 1 lakh debtors minus bad debts 1,000 out of 199. You insufficient authority. In the next year, you know how much will be debtors? Debtors 1 lakh. Debtors plus provision 1,000 out of column 19,000. So I'll repeat it. This year, balance sheet asset side debtors 1 lakh. Credit side, sorry, liability side provision 1,000. When we are closing the balance sheet, we shift provision from liability side to asset side and rate it as negative. In the next year balance sheet, debtors will not be 99,000. Debtors will be 1 lakh. Provision less 1,000. And total column will write 99,000. Because it is expected bad debts but not actual bad debts. If in case you deduct that provision from debtors, make debtors 99. And next year if I write 99. You as a debtor, what will you tell me? I will not pay. But you already wrote my name off as bad debts. In your balance sheet, I am not an asset. Why should I pay? I won't pay. Already wrote you bad. So to do the no, you are expecting. It is not actual. You are expecting it. It is not. In the day, actually the debtor will say will not pay. We will be treating it as bad debts and deducting from debtors. You understand this? Do you understand this? Only thing that I've taught you right now is debtors 1 lakh minus bad debts 1,000, closing balance 99. Next year opening 99. However, provision debtors 1 lakh less provision 1,000, closing 99. Next year again debtors 1 lakh less provision 1,000, closing 99. Understood this much? Yes or no? Now let us see the journal entry for debtors, sorry, bad debts and provision. Shall we? Bad debt is expense. Bad debt is expense has to be debited. Bad debts account debit. Bad debt is expense. Bad debt account. When you write bad debts, debtors will decrease. Debtors will. So entry is bad debt account debit. two data. The journal entry for bad debts. Bad debts account debit two data. This being expense, this should be transferred P&L. So I will debit P&L and then credit bad debts. Basically, bad debts is debited here, bad debts is credited here. It will get nullified. It is debited to P&L account as expense and my data is decreased. So what are the two entries for bad debts? Come on everyone, what is the first entry? Bad debts account debit to Sunday data. Entry number one. Entry number two. P&L account debit to bad debts. So you understood this? First entry bad debt to data. Second entry P&L account debit to bad debts. Got this? No. Bad debts, you would have read this in your P, bad debt is appearing in trial balance, will take it to P&L. Bad debt is appearing in adjustment, we should deduct from data, also take it to P&L. Why? What is the reason? The answer is pretty simple. Go outside, take some fresh air, drink water and come. Okay. Now, bad debt account data is the first entry, P&L to bad debts is the second entry. Then, this first journal entry is passed. This journal entry is already the entry gadgets account debit to data. If this entry is passed, already in the 20 data ledger, you have written on the credit side by balance. You agree with me? Yes or no? So you wrote the journal entry bad debt to data, you deducted it from data's account, you wrote it data's account credit side. In bad debts ledger, balancing figure is there no? That will come in trial balance. It will come in trial balance. In trial balance, if there is bad debts, in trial balance, if there is, what does it mean? This entry is already, this entry is already, if this entry is already passed, data is already decreased. Data is already, so we have to again decrease from data. No, we have to only post it to P&L. We have to only post it to. So come on, have a look at this. So bad debts entry is bad debts to Sunday data and P&L. If in case bad debts is appearing in trial balance, it means bad debt to Sunday data entry is already passed. It's already passed. So we would have to pass only P&L to bad debts entry. So we will write bad debts in P&L account side. So this is what you always learn. No? If bad debts is appearing in trial balance, it's already deducted from data. We don't need to deduct it from data again. Yeah, no need to deduct it again. What should we do? Only transfer it to is because of this. If bad debts is appearing in trial balance, bad debts to Sunday data entry is already passed. P&L account debit to bad debts entry is to be passed. That is the exact one bad debts in P&L account only. It is appearing in trial balance. Understood this? Yes. So what if bad debts is appearing in adjustments? They will give an adjustment of additional bad debts. Yeah. What is that? For that, this bad debts to Sunday data, for that, this bad debts to Sunday data, P&L account debit to bad debts, both the entries are not passed. Bad debts to Sunday data as well as P&L to bad debts, both the entries are not passed. What should we do? First, both the entries. Pass? When we pass this entry, first entry, what do? Deduct it from the tax. When we pass the second entry, right? You pay the account debit side. So we're skipping journal, we're skipping ledger, we're skipping trial balance. And it will giving the impact of journal entry into final accounts. When you put adjustments. Meaning when we were doing journal ledger, we forgot or we didn't know. After preparing trial balance, suddenly Jnano then, additional bandits are there, 3,000 what to do. That from debtors, I need to bandits in P&L. Read this. Whenever bad debts appear in adjustment, whenever bad debts appear in, then what's happening? This entry bad debts to debtor is not passed. It should be passed. This entry P&L to bad debts is not passed. It should be passed. Did you understand? So what do we do? Summary. If bad debts appear in adjustment, deduct it from data. What should we do? Also transfer it to P&L. Did you understand this? It comes to the same rule what you learned in 11th and 12th. It is correct. I am not telling you it's wrong. You learned it as a without you knowing the reasoning behind it. So the summary and conclusion. Whenever bank it is there in adjustment, what do we do? Deduct it from also revenue in P&L account. What if bad debts is appearing in trial balance? We don't deduct it from data, write it only into understood this. So in this family, we understood what to do with bad debts. Did you all understand how to do with bad debts? What to do with bad debts? Do we understand provision for bad debts? Do we understand? This is the most wisdom concept. I see with lot of students is they try to do some weird logic. This plus old problem plus new provision minus old provision. So what is this weird logic? Don't miss. And I see a lot of students adjusting bandits with provision. Don't never ever adjust bandits with provision. Provision separate, bandits separate. Don't club them. Club them. If in case you adjust bandits with provision, you would have to create the entire provision all again. So instead, you would have to keep the provision separate, you would have to keep the bandits separate. Do you get it? Now the question is, what is the journal entry for provision? What is the journal entry for provision? Provision to bandits. So what is trying that? They only club bandits with provision. Because you never learned it in the journal of, you always learn plus minus format. Then you find it difficult with the journal entry. With the journal entry. Provision to deducts. When you are provision to deducts, you know what's happening? You are limiting provision. Provision is liability. When you limit it, you are not creating provision, you are acting off provision. So deducts to provision. Can't be deducts to provision. Right? If you made a provision, deducts it including. Okay, so okay, deducts. What is this, sir? This is where the important line comes in. Read the second line. Expense on creation. Provision when it is created, what is that? Provision when it is created, it is that? Just two. Once created, it is a creation provision is a once created provision is a fantastic. Expense should be debited or credited. Right? So journal entry is P&L account debited for provision. What is the journal entry for provision? No one usually does this. Usually people think regard to provision, provision to retards, provision to bad debts to provision. No, 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 sorry. Actual journal entry for provision is P&L account debited for provision. What is the journal entry? On creation, provision is an expense. Once created, it's a liability. It will be on creation, it is an once created, it is a everyone understood? No. Come. See the journal. See the journal entry provision. P&L account to bill to P&L account to bill to expense. So provision account credit. Credit. Provision is appearing in trial balance. If provision is appearing in, what does it mean? This entry is already passed. This entry is already certification provision will appear as credit balance in trial balance. You don't know trial provision in the account. It's like it is already created as an expense. We are not creating an expense separately. Already expense is created. Now it is very good. Now it is very liability. Okay. Liability. Balance sheet liability. Very great liability. However, they have a relative on the assets. What's the name of the relative? Debtors. It's a matter of presentation only. It's a matter of we shift it from balance sheet liability side to asset side and deduct it from balance sheet asset side. Are you getting it? There is no journal entry for transferring provision to debtors. There is no journal entry for transferring provision to. It is only as a matter of presentation that we transfer provision to balance sheet asset side and then deduct it. Settle the problem. Got it? Everyone? So now see this. P&L account debit to provision account is a journal entry. If provision is appearing in trial balance, what does it mean? This entry is already in we should write provision appears in which side? Balance sheet, liability side. Balance sheet, so it appears as a liability in balance sheet. As a matter of presentation, what do we do? We deduct it from this is a journal entry for transferring the provision to debtors. See through accounts ಮಾತಾಡೋ ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು. There is no journal entry of transferring provision to debtors. Only as a matter of presentation we transfer it and direct it from it. Got it? Yes. You will answer all your doubts. Your doubts will get answered. If it is not, I will answer it. My responsibility now. I will not step out of the door without answering. I am waiting to do so many more examples. Look at this. Example number one, two cases. Example number two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases. For each of the cases, I do P&L and balance sheet. Case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, case 5, case 6, case. I do so much. I can teach you there only, but I don't want you to learn what to do by doing problem. I want you to first learn what to do. And then do the practice to check whether what you know is correct. Learning the concept by solving the problem is wrong. You should learn the concept and then practice the problem. Okay? They will definitely answer. You will think of it. Next, if in case provision is given in adjustment, what does it mean? Journal entry is not passed. Journal entry is we need to pass this journal entry. We need to pass this. We need to create the provision as well as write it in the balance sheet liability side. So creation of provision. I'll write in P&L account debit side. P&L account. Once it is created, it is liability. I'll write in balance sheet as liability. I'll write in balance sheet as however, as a matter of presentation, you shift it to asset side. Deduct from to and the what's liable. Let's take example. Let me tell some examples. Data, how much is data? Let us say we need to create 1,000 rupees provision. 1,000 rupees, but it is not given in the trial balance, it's given in the adjustment. Right now, 1,000 I should write in P&L side. 1,000 I should write in balance sheet liability side. Then I shift from liability side to asset side, deduct 1,000 from 1 lakh, make it 99,000 is a balance sheet. Clear? Let's do this. 1 lakh basis data. What is data? 1,000 is there in trial balance. Provision. Provision of 1,000 is there in so already expense is created. So I write that 1,000 in P&L account debit side, 1 lakh I write in balance sheet. I said I don't have to write in P&L account. Write in balance sheet liability side 1,000 provision, shift it to asset side, deduct from 1 lakh, make it 90. Understood the difference? So let's make it more nice. What do we do? Debtors 1 lakh. Debtors provision 1,000 is there in provision 1,000 is there in adjustment it is given. Provision should be maintained at 3,000. Provision should be maintained at 3,000. Then what could happen? Debtors has to be written in the balance sheet asset side 1 lakh. Debtors has to be written in the balance sheet asset side. Right, debtors balance sheet asset side 1 lakh. Provision is already there in trial balance 1,000. Should I write that in P&L? That 1,000 I write in balance sheet liability side inner column. There is adjustment on provision. Balance sheet liabilities inner column I'll write 1,000. Adjustment says provision should be maintained at 3,000. Provision should be maintained at try and understand provision is accounting estimate. Provision is accounting in chapter 1 unit 5 when we discussed accounting estimates. I made you take provision on bad debts as example. Previous year you thought 1% people won't pay, so you maintain provision those. This year you understood people world is becoming more and more bad, country just so you will not recover 3,000 rupees in the future. You're expecting it. So how much will it become provision? So we want to increase the provision from 1 to already existing provision in balance sheet liability side is how much? We're increasing the provision from 1 to we're increasing the provision from 1 to much addition. Right. This is old provision already there. Additionally, we're creating is this 2,000 there in trial balance? Should we create it as an expense? Yes. Once we create it, will it become liability? So I'll write this 2,000 in P&L account debits and then add it to balance sheet liability. Fraction is already 1,000. Already 1,000 is there. So that I will add this 2,000 which I just wrote debited to P&L. Then provision in the outer column of balance sheet liability side will become got it? But debtors will say come will stay in the same. So we shift that 3,000 from liability side to asset side. That from 1 lakh, make it 97. Got it? Last example. Debtors is 1 lakh. Debtors is provision in the balance sheet. Provision in the trial balance is 1,000. This is the provision in trial balance. In the adjustment it is given, provision should be maintained at 900. Or let's say provision should be maintained at 800. Provision should be maintained at now. Balance sheet, asset side, data, and lakh already in the trial balance, so much provision is there. Should I write it in P&L account debits? Already created, debited to P&L. Last year you done. You will write in balance sheet, liability side, provision, 1,000 in our funds. Got it? Now they are saying in the question, provision should be maintained at 800. So in the balance sheet, liability said provision 1000 is there, should become 800. Should that become 1000 should become 800? Provision should decrease. Wait, what? Provision should increase by what? Should it less provision? You know, you get this. How much is the provision in trial balance? How much is provision that should be maintained? So how much should be decreased? 1000. What should be maintained is 200. Sorry, 800 should be maintained. So how much should be written off? You understood? This 200 is provision. What is provision? Liability. The liability is decreasing. What should we do? Wait, should we do? No. We create provision. This was friends. If you create provision, it is. When you write off provision, write off provision. Liability is decreasing. Income. So provision account, they will field an account is the entry to write off provision. What is the entry to write off provision? This is full. This what do we write here to create provision? What's the write here? So what? In my balance sheet asset side, I have debtors 1 lakh. In my balance sheet liability side, I have written provision 1000. I will write minus 200. Right? And I will call how much will be. And the 200 will become P&L account credit side income. This 800, whatever is there in the liability side. Debtors will say, why? Some income. Deduct 800 from debtors. 1 lakh minus 800, 98,250 out. Got it? Sir, what if there is bad debts? Bad debts separately you treat regular, provision you treat separately like regular. So I will do some examples. Give me 10 more credits. I will do 2 examples and after that, final will be more. Got it? Remember this. Rating of provision, what is the entry? Got it? Example is like this. Same thing what we discussed. Debtors 1 lakh, bad debts 10,000. Debtors 1 lakh, bad debts 10,000. Debtors 1 lakh with only. Balance sheet, asset side. I will write here debtors 1 lakh. Got it? Then what do I have here? Bad debts 10,000. This bad debts already journal entry is passed, so it's appearing in trial balance. Should I write it in P&L account debit side? Yes, yes, yes. I tricked you people. Sorry, I should have asked. Should I decrease it from the task? So, if it is appearing in trial balance, what does it mean? Journal entry is already passed. Should I deduct it from the task? Should I write it in P&L? Yes. So will I write here debtors and less padded? Write in P&L here two padded. So much 10,000. Got it? Real balance is done. Sorted. Debtors 1 lakh. Balance sheet asset. Padded 10,000. P&L. Read case one. What does it say? Additional padded. Additional padded. Against this 2,000 additional patents, he is the first journal entry passed. Ledger account not done, so trial balance is not done. So it is coming into the final account flow. So it should do the first entry as well as the second entry. First entry, bad debts to debtors, meaning I should deduct from debtors. Yes, bad debts 2,000. Making my debtors 98. Second entry, P&L account related. So I should add it to bad debts, making it 12,000. Did you all understand? So the first case, the answer is this. You know what is the second case? Total bad debts amounted to 1. 10 was the bad debts? No. Bad debts is going to become 12. So additional bad debts is 2. Oh, sir, it is same. Yes. The language is different, but the meaning is, observe this. Bad debts is 10. They told in case 1, additional bad debts 2. In second case, they told total bad debts is 12. Whether they say additional bad debts is 2 or they say total bad debts is 12, meaning is same. Increased into 12, increased by 2, both are same. 10,000 is bad debts. Increased into 12 and increased by 2, both are same. Are you getting this? This is a simple one. Only debtors and bad debts. That other person in the family is missing out. We miss your provision, so provision will come. Have a look at this. Put these three numbers into your mind very clearly. Debtors 1 lakh, bad debts 10,000, debtors, bad debts, We'll discuss each of the cases, 7 cases, and everything in this. Let's start with the first case. Yes, sir. First case. Before that, debtors. How much is debtors? Bad debts. So 10,000. Let's write here. Bad debts actually there is no adjustment. So write it down. Bad debts. Then how much is in provision? You should write in the balance sheet liability side now. Yes or no? Yes. Provision for bad debts. 8,000. Let me write here provision for bad debts. 8,000. And what is the additional information given in case number one? No other info. Is there any other info given? So, as a matter of presentation, provision for bad debt should not be shown in the balance sheet liability side. I shift this 8,000 from balance sheet liability side to asset side. Deduct from debtors 8,000, making it 19. This you should write in the exam. But for you to know, remember, it is a liability which is posted to asset side and debt. Got it? Everyone. Case number one, khatam. For case number two, remember again, same thing. Debtors. Everyone, debtors. Bad debts. Provision. Case 2 will be provision to be maintained. Shall we do it? Come to example number, case number. In here, I'll write balance sheet, debtors, debtors. Then I'll write P&L account. Bad debts. Too much. Then I'll write here provision. Which is now what is there in case number 2? Provision should be maintained. Provision should be maintained at 8,000 is the provision. We should make it 10. Now let's make it as 10. Add provision. Add provision. This 2,000 provision, whatever I am adding, is the additional provision created. That additional provision, what we are creating, is expense. Because this is not there in trial balance. Is this 2,000 there in trial balance? We are creating the provision newly. On creation, it is an expense. Once created, it is a liability. On creation, it is an expense. Once created, it is a so this 2,000 being expense, I'll write in my P&L account here. So provision for bad debts 2,000. Once created, it's a liability. I will add liability 2,000. Total liability is how much? 10,000. No balance sheet assets side debtors will say, hey, why do you share the account? And then you will deduct it from debtors 10,000, making it this you shouldn't write this. Understood case 2? Shall we now do case 3? Before we do case 3, remember debtors, assets, provision. All these numbers, come on, let's do case 3. Case 3, what do they say? Provision should be maintained at what rate? But we'll read that rate. First, I'll write in balance sheet asset side, debtors, 1 I'll write here bad debts, 10. Then write here provision, 8. What should be provision? 10% of what? Debtors. How much is debtors? And this 10% is over. So provision should be 10%. So same like what we did before. Yes. Provision should be. So if this has to be 10,000, how much is the additional provision to be given? We create 2,000 additional. This 2,000 provision what we created additionally is not there in trial balance. The provision to be created. What is the journal entry when the provision is to be created? In my P&L and write here 2,000, 2,000. I'll also add it to my provision. So here expense, here liability. So totally provision is how much finally? 10% is balance sheet liabilities, but it is actually to be deducted from the asset as a matter of specification. From debtors and rate list, provision 10,000 will be get. So this is same as case 2. Yes, you are right. Same as case 2. You do case 4. Yes. Before I start with case 4, how much is debtors? Bank debts, provision. Provision to be made. Let's debtors. And I'll write here provision 8%. Bad debts. What? Now, this provision has to become 7. If 8 has to become 7, I should write this provision written off. This provision written off. There is decrease in provision. When the liability provision is decreasing by 1,000, liability has to be in case provision account debit. If provision account in P&L account debit, by provision written off. But if for provision is 7, in a matter of presentation, this 7 should no longer be shown in balance sheet visibility sale. Instead, I deducted from debtors 7,000, making it. Everyone understood this? Case 4. Let's go to case 5. Before I start with case 5, come on, everyone, tell me how much is debtors? How much is provision? How much is bad debts? Should I write those items down? Let me write here debtors, 1 lakh, provision, 8,000, bad debts. Huh. Now let's read the adjustment. What does the adjustment say? Additional bad debts. Additional bad debts. Additionally, we are supposed to create bad debts of 1,000. This bad debts of 1,000. We written journal entry in the past. So you write journal entry. This is the first journal entry. Bad debt bad debt account debit to as well as P&L account debit to bad debts. Past both the entries. First, when I write bad debt account debit to debtors, I deduct from my net. Plus bad debts 1,000. Making my debtors 1,900. This bad debts of 1,000 is an expense. So I'll write P&L account debit to bad debts as an next entry. So in my P&L account, bad debts is 10. Additionally, I'll add one making it bad. Everyone understood this? Okay. And that's done. Next we have here. Provision should be maintained at what amount? This provision already it should become 8,500. For 8,000 rupees provision to become 8,500. Additionally, create 500. This actual provision of 500 is it there in trial balance. It is not in the provision to be freshly created. What is the journal entry for this additional provision to be created? First it should be expense, then it should be less than. I will write in P&L account debit side as expense to provision 500. And I am showing you the liability part here 500. So totally my liability has become 8,500. I've shown expense of 500. Now remember that this 8,500 rupees liability can no longer be present on the balance sheet. That is matter of presentation. I'll move into balance sheet asset side and then deduct here less provision for bad debts 8,500. Taking my debtors 92,500. Everyone, this case number. Any doubts in case 5? Can I quickly go to case 6? Case 6. Before I start with case 6, you all know how much is debtors. How much is provision for it? How much is bad debts in primary? Where those three items? Debtors 1 lakh, bad debts 10,000, provision 8,000. Now read the additional bad debts. How much is additional bad debts? 1,000. What is additional bad debts? This additional bad debts is it appearing in trial? It's not appearing in trial balance. So we have to make the entry for trial balance. Basically, we can write both the entries. Now, entry number 1, bad debts account related to. So let it my debtors. How much? Next, we should also write it as an expense. P&L account debit. We'll write here add additional bad debts coverage. Now, additional bad debts will become 11,000. Debtors will become 9,000. Can I read the adjustment second part? Provision should be maintained at 10%. Provision should be maintained at 10%. The provision is to be maintained at 10%. Is it 10% of 1 lakh? In this 1 lakh, already 1%, 1,000 rupees they have told back, they won't pay. Out of 99,000, 10% people might not pay. It is not out of 1, it is out of 99,000. Out of 99,000, how much is 10% that people might not pay? So, provision should be how much? 9,000. What should be provision? Already provision is there to the extent of 8,000. Now we need to freshly create provision to what extent? Send. What is additional provision to create? Add additional provision 1,000. This additional provision of 1,000 is in their trial balance. We are creating this provision. On creation, it is expense. Once created, it is. So we'll write the expense creation here, additional bad debts 1,900. And once created, liability I added here already. So totally, how much is the provision? 9,900. Creation of expense 1,800 written here. Matter of presentation. We should not write this in balance sheet liability side. We will move it to set side and then write it as minus. Making it 18 or 89,000. And everyone understood case 6? Final case. No confusion. Simple English. Shall we do case number 7? Yes, sir. No. Case 7. Before case 7, one last time. How much is debtors? How much is bad debts? How much is provision fund? This is the data I trial balance. Let me write that in balance sheet. Debtors 1 lakh, bad debts 10,000, provision 8,000. But how will I do? Can I? You think what? I am talking. I am not commenting. You are talking after every 5 seconds. I'm scared. I wish I was a doctor. Okay. Now, additional bad debts is how much? Additional bad debts is 1,000. If the days is bothering you, get up since somewhere where this is not good. You're constantly sitting there coughing every 4 seconds. I'm scared. I'm giving you 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. You can't cough every 4 seconds. If AC is bothering, please get up, sit at a place where there is no AC. Not responding. Yes, we don't want to have one more waiting. Plus, someone cough, and then they wait. Now, let's get back. Case 7. I will write 1 lakh. They manage it asset side, bad debts 10,000, provision 8,000, I will return on 3. Okay. Now, see, additional bad debts is how much? Additional bad debts of 1,000. Is it there in trial balance? It's not there in trial balance. So, we should write the entry number 1, bad debts to debtors, as well as the second entry. What is the second entry? 300 to bad debts. So, I'll deduct here bad debts 1,000 and also write it P&L account, add additional bad debts. So, bad debts will become 11, debtors will become 19. Got it? Then, provision should be maintained at what amount? Is it 5% of 1 lakh or is it 5% of 99,000? 5% was shoe short bad debts. In 99,000, 5% you can expect them not to. Got it? So, how much is 99% to 5%? 4,950 should be your provision. Data provision for patent is already there to the extent of 8,000. It should become 4,950. So you should reduce your provision for patent from 8,000 to 4,000. What should you do? 3,050 should be deducted. Provision is a liability. When you are reducing provision should be debited, credit will be income. Create provision it is expensive. You know, provision it is income. I am writing my paid account. Why provision return of 3,050. After that, provision is 4,950. Balance sheet liability should not be a liability. As a matter of presentation, we should shift it to asset side. Right? Less provision for bad at 4,950. Will get 94,000. So, last point, say on the case. If in case there is bad debts recovered, if in case there is will not affect bad debts, will not affect provision. Cash account because cash is received. It should not be written to debtors, it should not be written to bad debts, it should not be written to provision. Credit is bad debts recovered. So journal entry is cash account debit to bad debts recovered, where cash account is debited because the cash is received, bad debts recovered is credited because it is in, and such an income will be later transferred to P&L, for which the entry is bad debts recovered to P&L. Understood this? One humble request is that never ever adjust credits with promotion. Never ever write the entry bad debts to promotion or promotion to bad debts. Humble request. People do it. I will tell you not. Still tell the reasons. Let's say provision is there to the extent of 10,000. You expect them people to not pay to the extent of 10,000. You created this provision in last year. You created this provision in the current year. 8,000 rupees actually bad debts. 8,000 rupees actually don't write bad debts to provision for bad debts. But don't write provision for bad debts to bad debts. Write bad debts to debtors, P&L to bad debts. Because if in case you choose to write bad debts to debtors and provision to bad debts, instead of transferring bad debts to P&L, you adjust it against provisions. If you do that, your maintenance and provision will become 2,000. So 10,000 provision will become instead of charging the bad debts to P&L, you will charge it against the provision which is already created by debiting P&L. That is the logic people use. In case you do that, you know what will happen? Debtors will receive from reduce from 1 lakh to 19. 8,000 bad debts will not take to P&L account. Will adjust the provision. So provision 10,000 was there, no? Provision has become 2,000. Again, 92,000 is there, no? On 92,000, you want to maintain 10,000 provision. You actually create 10,000 provision by debiting failure. Why use provision and again create provision? Instead, bad debts actually write into P&L. You will do this with other provisions, repairs provision, tax provision, actual expense will be adjusted against provision. Only and only for bad debts. Don't adjust bad debts with provision for bad debts. We are running business. We are running business. Don't adjust actual bad debts with provision for bad debts. Bad debt expense completely ready to P&L so that you can stop original creation of provision to the extent possible. It is only in running business. Stagnant business shutting down, then no. Or any other provision treatment is different. Usually, provision for expense will be created. Repeat, actual expense will be adjusted against that provision. Only in this case, please don't do it because this is not cash expense. This is not. You're getting it? Yes or no? See, Vastu shifted, you didn't come for 2 minutes straight. You also change the place sometime. I didn't say get out. Okay, wonderful. Yes or no? Anyone understand how to read provision? Anyone? One point. Anyone understand how to treat provision? Yes, sir. Anyone understand how to treat bad debts? Yes. Anyone understand how to treat bad debts recovered? Congratulations, you understood this. Please write down this theory. Let's not